Hi, good afternoon. This is your County Executive Ed Day for a bi-weekly update on COVID-19 here in Rockland County and the region. I'm here with the Communications Director, John Lyon, once again. Today we're going to have a bit of a different format. We are looking at new developments today that we want to get a lot of information out straight away. We will return to the Q&A format we've been doing twice a week this coming Thursday. And we just want to get some information out to everybody because this is really a significant development. The state of New York has allowed Rockland and the Mid-Hudson Region to enter the phase 1 of the New York Forward reopening plan. In other words, our economy is allowed to be opening up once again. This phase allows for businesses in the following categories to resume activity: construction, agriculture, forestry, fishing, and hunting; retail, but that's limited to curbside pickup or in-store pickup and drop-off depending on the situation with that particular store; manufacturing; and wholesale trade. Now, these businesses are required to go online to New York State Forward website, and that's forward.ny.gov, forward.ny.gov. You should note that down, and they have to take the following steps. They have to review the summary guidelines that have been laid out for their specific industry. They have to read and affirm those detailed guidelines, and they have to print and complete the business safety plan. These are the things they have to do in order to open up. Of course, obviously, since this was just announced, they'll get a couple of days grace period for sure. But these affirmations must be submitted online before they reopen as part of the respective phase. The New York State Forward website provides a business safety plan templates which must be completed and filed before they reopen. These safety plans do not need to be submitted to any New York State department, but they must be retained on the premises of the business in event of an inspection. And for help determining whether or not a business is eligible to reopen, the the forward.ny.gov website has a reopen lookup tool. The link will be posted in the comments section after this broadcast is over. And again, just to be clear, businesses that are not part of phase 1, you can start your safety plan now based upon your template available online and then adjust as your industry-specific guidelines come out. I just want to be clear on something, that this is not a switch being thrown. This is a valve being opened. The businesses who are now allowed to open up must do what they're being told has to be done. They have to document it, and the inspections will be accomplished and enforcement will take place. And essentially what we're looking to do, which we call here a horseshoes and hand grenades approach to things. We're just not looking to be beating up businesses. Nobody's looking to make things difficult. They've had a rough go of it. So we're looking for close. If they can just come up with a plan that fits the general categories that they're being laid out for, that they affirm to, any inspection that shows that to be okay will be fine. Also, it's good to know that our Rockland County Department of Economic Development and Tourism is engaged and available to answer any specific questions businesses may have. The number there is 845-364-2170, 364-2170. The information available at the COVID-19 Business Resource page. And again, that link will be posted, it's on our rocklandgov.com website anyway, but the link will be posted in the comments section when the finishes broadcast. Now, to all of our residents, you may want to review these guidelines yourself, just to prepare for the changes that will be taking place in the coming days. The reality is businesses are going to be expected to, and in fact, we're putting in place social distancing protocols, requiring all employees and customers who come in contact with others to wear masks if they're in frequent close contact, screening individuals for illness, and implementing strict sanitation and cleaning standards. These requirements will certainly change your experience. They'll be different, and they will be for the better, because the bottom line is right now we are looking at something or an approach that seems to have proven that it works, and that's how our trajectory has gone so far downward right now over the past couple of weeks that it's really remarkable to see. But that we also are ensuring that we are moving forward in a way that protects employees and customers alike. We have great respect for our local business community, and in fact, they have been very engaged with this office in trying to come up with ideas that will work, things that will be viable, things that will keep their customers and their employees safe. They will do everything that's required to protect everyone's health and their safety. All across Rockland, we are approaching these next steps with the safety first, people always motto. That is how we're going to approach this entirety of our opening of our economy. And as things continue to open up, you should know that we'll be keeping a close eye on any new infections. You'll be very proud of the fact that here in Rockland County government, we've developed almost a real-time tool to be able to tell us where any infections are occurring. What that will give us is an ability to identify any areas that are spiking, and we can bring the appropriate resources to that area to take care of that. So that is very, very important to have, and that'll again let us know if something is happening that is going to be potentially detrimental to the entirety of our county. And just to say, to date, we've had 351 Rockland County and other municipal employees completing the Johns Hopkins Contact Tracing Training Program. And I do want to take a moment to thank each and every one of them of these people who stepped up to the plate on very short notice and completing the online training. We are now well positioned to track any possible resurgence and causes in real time and to prevent the further spread of this disease. During the measles epidemic, we used contact tracing to great effect to bring that outbreak to a stop, and we expect to be able to do the same thing with COVID-19. In essence, what we're doing is we are interrupting the spread of the virus through contact tracing. But you know something? We have some quick reminders for everyone right now. Without no known natural immunity and without a vaccine, we must continue to follow the steps that helped us not only flatten the curve, but to drive the virus's trajectory significantly downward and bring us back to this point we are now reopening. Now, this is not a time to begin talking that this disease should be taken any less seriously. Please continue to socially distance yourself whenever and wherever possible. If you cannot social distance, you must wear a mask or a face covering. Practice good hygiene. Very simple, basic stuff. Proper hand washing. Soap up for 20 seconds with soap and warm water. Use a hand sanitizer if soap and water is not available. These are the simple things that we have been doing, and we really do need to continue doing these things for us to continue to get back to some sense of normalcy here in the life that as we know it. There's been a lot of concerns that we have had raised by people, and it's certainly something we understand and we look to deal with. That's my phone over there, by the way, which obviously I forgot to turn off. But there are a couple of websites and numbers I do want to give you so you have it. First off, the ny.gov is one of them. That's a state website that has a lot of information on the emergency orders the governor has put out. The newer website, which is going to kind of guide us from the state to the counties on this whole reopening, is forward.ny.gov. The word forward.ny.gov. There's a lot of information there, and probably most importantly for the average person out there, you can see exactly what the expectations of the businesses are. Like I said, we know some people are very concerned about, suddenly now, after 3 months almost, coming out and re-engaging in the normal things they used to do. This may put your mind a bit at ease when you see the standards that are going to be documented and going to be followed. Also, your own county website at rocklandgov.com, rocklandgov.com. That has information on many issues that relates to the county, but there's a lot of information on COVID-19, symptoms, treatments, all the things that you would want to ask about that particular situation. And also, if you see any businesses that open up and they clearly should not be open, or if you believe they should not be open, there is a line that you can call. It's called the PAUSE hotline, PAUSE. It's a New York State run hotline, 24/7. It is at 1-833-789-0470. Again, 1-833-789-0470. And again, like I said, this is going to be new to many of us. I know, again, there are some concerns out there, but I'm confident that when you see how we're handling this, how we're doing it, the messaging and with the follow-up and the expectations that we will be inspecting. I think people will feel better. But the bottom line is this. I know you share one thing with me. You believe in the future of this county. If you didn't, you wouldn't be here in Rockland. And we have had faced some great challenges, and we've overcome them. We've had a challenge: superstorms, hurricanes, week-long blackouts, no power, no electricity. We had an attack on our country just 30 miles south of here that killed many Rocklanders and caused tremendous grief for everyone here in Rockland County. We had a measles epidemic, and we fought back. And we were the template for the rest of this nation in fighting back the measles epidemic. That happened because we have tremendously capable people who are working here in county government. The health department really led the charge in that battle, as they are doing now. We had a catastrophic fiscal condition here in Rockland County, and together we worked hard to get us standing back and move forward, and we became one of the strongest counties economically in the entire state of New York, and I'm very, very proud of that. That victory belongs to all of you. But we must always believe in ourselves, and we must always understand that believe that together we can accomplish great things. And this is just one more of those challenges that we are facing. I have every belief and faith in all of you that we will get through this, and when we come out the other side, we'll be stronger and better for it. So with that, have a wonderful afternoon. We have some great things happening. I just feel it. And we'll be back here Thursday at 4:15 for going back to our Q&A format on COVID-19. Have a wonderful evening.